do it? Because it seems like
Well,
every other time it's taken by somebody.
Wirecast is pretty expensive. It can run anywhere from $500 to $1,000, but it does a lot. I do use OBS some. We should be coming back up now. Let's see. Should be coming back up.
He's rebooting, so.
Should be back. I think we're back.
Okay, we're back. Look at that.
I think we're back. Let's just see here.
All right, this is a picture of the temple that has the big Buddha statue that we seen earlier. The architecture, the Bhutanese architecture is really impressive. So we took this picture because it really shows the details on the building roof. It looks very unusual and interesting at the same time.
All right, hold on 1 second, because that picture is not in our picture lineup. That's coming off of another PC. Stand by to let me go back here.
Okay.
And then let me go here. This is where we were when we crashed. We were right here.
Yeah.
Right there is where we crashed.
Picture.
Now, I have no idea what this is. I'm guessing it's a mailbox. I have no idea. What is it?
Okay, so we went in the capital city there. One of the things that we visited was the local temple. Basically, this has turning wheels. Bells, I should say.
Oh,
so
okay.
you use your hand to turn these bells, and as you turn them, the way they turn is supposed to bring you good luck. So while we're there, we're praying for good propagation. That's why things worked out with us in North America.
Okay.
So that's what it is. It's a Buddhist belief where you basically turn these and for good luck.
Yeah. Okay.
They're rotating bells, basically.
Rotating bells.
I
got you.
I'm basically rotating them.
Now I'm very used to seeing this. That's bamboo, right?
Yes.
You know, I've made many trips to places like Hong Kong and places like that, and they run bamboo scaffolding up like 50 floors, man. They just tie it and run it up 50 floors. I don't see how they stand on it.
That's correct. That's why we took a lot of pictures of these construction buildings, and they're all like you said, the scaffolding is all made of bamboo. It's just amazing for us that I know the bamboo is very strong wood material, but boy, when you see bamboo next to concrete, and your mind just doesn't want to believe that this is real. But that's how all the buildings.
Oh yeah.
They are in construction use bamboo scaffolding. It's amazing, but it certainly works. I see it with my eyes. So that's why we took this interesting picture of bamboo scaffolding. A local picture of Bhutanese in a local garment. Initially, we thought that he was dressed up because was getting ready for the Bhutanese Bhutan National Day. But no, this is what they wear on a day-by-day basis. Yeah, very unusual and interesting.
All right. There you are. Looks like you're having fun. You have a snack. You're eating. Look at
that. Yes, there was a nice opening, and I didn't want to go to eat. And one of the teammates brought, I think it was breakfast, or I don't know if it was lunch or dinner. I don't remember, but brought some food. What was happening is the computer in the back does 60 meter FT8, and the computer in front does 160 meter FT8. So Champ took this picture and made a joke that it's an SO2R, basically a single operator, two radios. I was doing two bands at the same time. So you see there the two Icom radios, the 7300 to the left for the 60 meter band, and the Icom, very nice radio, Icom 7610 that we use for the heavy work of 160 meters. And then we have the two 1.3 kilowatt amplifiers from Expert Toms. The combination worked flawlessly for the duration of the expedition. We're still gonna be here for 2 more days and hope to get more people in the log. When I see the propagation is pretty good at 160, I switch from FTA to CW. So we were able to do quite a few CW contacts even in the 160 meter bend, the tough one.
Okay.
I have to mention, I don't know if it's obvious for most of the listeners, but the path from here to US or North America is incredibly difficult. Basically, this is close to the antipode of North America. That means you cannot go farther than this. So the signals have to travel for quite a bit of a distance. And 160 meters is already a tough band, and if you add the distance on top of it, it really makes it a challenge. So, but at the beginning of the expedition, Zoro said our goal is to put North America on a log, and that's why we're here, and we made it happen. The team really put an effort to get that.
All right.
This is Charlie playing with the radio. I think he just worked a few juicy stations, and he's still smiling. And he's using a 7300 radio, very good, nice radio, and an Acom amplifier. And we all take turns of operating the radio. Not enough bands are open for all of us to operate in the same time. So when we operate is because the band is open. So that's why the smile there, the big smile.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Franz. He's operating. He's an excellent SSB operator. That's an Kenwood TS590 radio and Acom amplifier. Franz has been to more of the expeditions than I can count, and if you had a chance to look him up, you'll see he's been part of some really famous expeditions and very tough and faraway destinations. And we are happy to have him here. He's an excellent SSB operator. He put a lot of stations in the log. And we told him to smile for the picture, but he was too serious. I guess
he's really serious there
taking
for sure.
advantage of some short opening.
Now why does he have 3 rotors?
Well, we have 3 towers and we have 3 rotors.
Yeah.
Max is also an SSB operator. He basically completes but he does smile a lot. He's good at telling jokes, and here he is laughing because we were laughing at his joke. And we are having a lot of fun here. Motor is basically and fixed on one position, which is north. From here, North America and Europe are basically both towards north. So although we have very cool rotators, we rarely use them. Sometimes we have some VK or some Asian station complaining that we can't hear them, so we turn temporarily the beam towards Asia or Australia, and they come in handy. But the beam for 40 meters is mostly towards Europe and North America. Yeah. Very easy to work Japan from here. Actually, 1/3 of the contacts that we have, even on 160, are with Japanese hams.
All right, hey guys, we've been talking about the Bhutan dxpedition here, and we got the whole team with us tonight, and we've already taken an hour of your time, and I know you guys are really, really busy there. Adrian, is there anything else you want to talk about as far as maybe any web links or Facebook groups or anything you want to mention?
Well, I would give the microphone to our team leader for a final word. He has a very interesting announcement to make.
Okay.
and then we can, that will be the closing. And thank you so much for having us on the show. I'm going to pass the microphone to Azora, our team leader. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
So everybody, thank you very much for giving us such a kind of opportunity. I'm very happy. Finally, I, tell you that the most important things. Today, 18th at 07 GMT, HLH GL Wonchuk Ruby QRV, and on 20 meters sideband. So using his call sign is Alpha 2 Bhutan, Alpha 2, Alpha 5 Bhutan, Alpha 5 Bravo. So, this is very historical happening. So he really wants to be on the air. So then today, his own call sign, on his voice, and some others, please look forward to getting him. Okay? Thank you very much. Again, thank you very much for giving us a very good opportunity. Okay?
All right. Well, thank you, Zoro. Thank you very much. And thank you to the whole team there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right.
Hold on, please.
So, Adrian, is there...
Okay, so what I wanted to mention is, I don't know if you understood. So basically, what's amazing is that shortly today, with the call sign Alpha 5 Bravo, is the King's brother, which will be on the air. So it's an incredible opportunity for hams around the world to have such a rare contract with the Bhutan's King brother, which will be visiting us, and he's been supporting our operation here since the shack the ham radio shack was installed here.
Well, I wish you told us earlier. Maybe we can get the king on our show. Ask the king. Ask the king. Ask the king if he wants to be on our show, and we'll record a special show with him. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure. And so remember, it's the king's brother.
Ask. Okay. Well, he can. Yeah, that's fine. If we get the king's brother, then maybe he can ask the king to come in. Yeah.
I don't think it works that way.
You never know.
All right. Yes. Hey, is there any other websites or anything you want to our viewers to tune into? And you're operational for 3 more days, I think.
Yes, 2 more nights. We're going to be leaving. We're going to pack everything on Friday morning local time, and our flight is out of Bhutan is on Friday afternoon, local time.
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much.
And we are 6 hours plus GMT.
All right. Any Facebook or special website that you want to mention?
Well, the DX World
is
DX one
World,
of our
right?
supporters, and their website. Yes, DX World has a lot of pictures, and Max took some professional pictures from the dxpedition here. And by tuning to DX World, you have a chance to see some amazing pictures there. That's probably from his Facebook account.
Right there.
But if you turn that's the page. Some incredible pictures there, and I urge the viewers to take a look to see some interesting sights from this far away and unusual country of Bhutan. Thank you for having us, 73s, and the team here wishes you the best, and hopefully we'll put as many of you as possible in the log. 73 from Bhutan.
All right. Well, hey. We'll see you. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks so much for coming on. And hey, it is recorded. You can watch it later. All your friends can see it from this point forward. It's out on YouTube. I may need to, since the video stopped and it restarted, I think it made it 2 different files. So I'll work on putting it all back together as one show. But it's going to be on YouTube on our channel, W5KUB. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for having us, 73. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank
73.
You. All right. Oh, let's see. All right. There we go. Hey, Dave. So, Dave, what do you think about that, man? That was pretty interesting, wasn't it?
Well, it's quite fascinating that we can have a conversation with people in a very, very remote part of the world over the internet. And they look like they're very committed to not only their dxpedition, but also growing amateur radio in Bhutan.
Yep. Well, it looked like they were having a good time there, for sure. Dave, stand by a minute. We'll be right back with everybody here.
Okay.
Step up your gift-giving game this year and get your favorite ham and ICOM transceiver. ICOM offers a variety of high-performance and innovative products. Make the most out of this holiday season with one of these ICOMs today. Give your favorite ham the SDR they really want, the IC7610. This high-performance SDR has the ability to pick out the faintest of signals, even in the presence of stronger adjacent signals. It is a direct sampling, software-defined radio that will change the world's definition of an SDR transceiver. It has RF direct sampling, an independent dual receiver, and dual digit select. Ham for the holidays, ICOM is changing the way entry-level HF is designed. The IC7300 is a high-performance, innovative HF transceiver with a compact design, and it will far exceed your expectations. It has RF direct sampling, 15 discrete bandpass filters, a large 4.3-inch color screen, a real-time spectrum scope, and an SD memory card slot. The IC9700 is at the top of every ham's wish list this holiday season. Keep your competitive contesting edge with faster processors, higher input gain, higher display resolution, and a cleaner signal. ICOM's IC9700 is the pinnacle of perfection. It has a 4.3 color touchscreen, dual watch operation and full duplex operation in satellite mode, real-time high-speed spectrum scope and waterfall display, and a voice recording playback function. Visit www.icomamerica.com/amateur for more information on ICOM radios.
LDG Electronics provides state-of-the-art antenna tuners for every amateur need. From QRP to QRO, fixed stations, portable and remote, an LDG tuner will match your radio to your antenna using our lightning-fast, proprietary tuning algorithms. LDG is a family-owned and operated company dedicated to bringing innovative, quality products to the amateur market. All LDG products carry a full 2-year warranty that is fully transferable. Support is only a phone call or email away. We're always here to help you. Visit us on the web at ldgelectronics.com.
All right,
Well,
we're
you
back.
picked up a lot of sponsors.
We're back with Dave Kessler, KE0OG. Ask Dave. Tell you what I'm going to do. It's a little early, and I'm going to just set the phone line up in case some people want to call in and talk to us tonight. So, hey, Dave, tell us what you've been doing, man. Now, you took a leave of absence here to go do some singing or something. Now, when I heard you sing Happy Birthday, it didn't quite sound in tune, so I'm not so sure you really were out singing or not, man.
Oh, it was actually in several different keys at the same time,
okay.
Which is why it sounded that way. It's a new technique in music. I am a member, along with my wife, of the Uray County Chorus, and that doesn't mean a big group. That means Uray County's only 4,500 people. So
in this conference,
the Uray County Chorus is about 15 people, and we practice on Tuesday nights, unfortunately, and it's something that my wife and I can do together. One of the few things we can do together. We try to make it every year. We had our concert last Sunday, and we're going to be getting back together in February. So fortunately, I've got a little time here for ham radio.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're back, and I hope you had a good time there with your musical stuff. And you do this every year, don't you?
Yeah, twice a year. We have a fall season and a spring season.
Okay. Well, hey, guys, we got the phone number up. If anybody wants to call in and say hi to Dave and welcome him back, call in. Let's see. Hey, guys, just a quick announcement. I've got a number of QSL cards from you. I will be QSLing you guys as soon as I get my new cards in. They should be in the next week or so. I ordered 1,000 cards and looking forward to getting those in. Maybe they'll come about Christmas time. But thanks for all you guys that have sent me cards. Appreciate it. Also, if you're listening out there on WBCQ, shoot us an email to tom@w5kub.com. Let us know where you are and how you're hearing the show tonight. Another announcement, join our Facebook group. We've got a Facebook group of over 8,000 hams now, and it's called W5KUB. Actually, we changed the name of it today because it didn't have ham radio in the name, and anytime you search for ham radio, we never showed up. So we changed the name to have ham radio in it, and now I think people will probably find us a little better. So, and don't forget, check out Dave's channel. Dave, what's it called now? Dave Castler, Ask Dave. What's it listed?
The name of the channel is youtube.com/Dave Castler, DAVECASLER, no T. And I've got, by the end of the month, I'm going to hit a big milestone. I will hit 60,000 subscribers. It's coming up here real quick. I'm about 150 short right now, and I get about 1,000 new subscribers a month. So the channel continues to grow. Real happy with that. I'm getting further and further behind on doing videos. I've decided it's time to refocus the channel a little bit back on its roots and stop doing so many reviews and do more tutorials and so on. And to Brett Glass, I'm going to find all 60,000 of my subscribers and hit them. That's for sure. I've gone up about 11,000 subscribers this past year, and hope to keep going. It's growing, moving along. Seems like most of the people who listen to the channel or watch the channel are either tech or fairly new generals, and so I try and focus my videos on them.
Well, that's great. Just right now, everybody in the chat room, if you haven't subscribed to Dave's channel, after the show, I want you to go subscribe to it. Also, I would like to ask everybody in the chat room right now, if you hadn't subscribed to W5KUB, subscribe. Now, what our problem has been, we've only got about 4,000 subscribers. What our problem has been is we've never asked for subscribers, and we never published it as a YouTube channel. We always published it as our own W5KUB.com. So that's where we preferred people coming to and getting in the chat room and so forth. But we would like to try to get our subscribers up. So hit the subscribe button. I think on the website the other day above the chat room, I put a little link there to subscribe to our video if you want to. So please subscribe. And same thing in our Facebook group, W5KUB Facebook group. If you're not a member of that, please subscribe to it. Jason from Ham Radio 2.0 YouTube, he's going to be back with us in January. He's kind of taken a little leave and been real busy with a lot of things, but he'll be back. Dave's back now. Katie's out tonight. Katie will be back with us next week. I don't know what we're going to do the next two shows, because the next show is Christmas Eve and the next show is New Year's Eve. I don't really feel like doing a show on those 2 days. So I'm not sure what we'll do. We may just skip it. I've made a policy of trying to keep consistency here, Dave, and never miss a show. And even when I go out of town, we'd either have a rerun running or I'd have somebody here, start to show up locally. So, but I think we may skip the next 2 weeks. I hate to do it. What do you think, Dave?
Well,
would anybody tune in on those 2 nights anyway?
Well, you never know. It's hard to tell sometimes. Some people, you got to think, there are a lot of people out there who don't have any place to go for Christmas, don't have family in their area or whatever, and they look for things like gatherings of hams and so on. I think just having a Christmas-oriented show on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve.
Well, somebody said do a New Year's Eve party on here. I don't know. We could have a New Year's party. We could. I don't know. It might get a little rowdy. We might could invite people in on Skype and just open it up for the world out there. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
If people want to do it, they can do it. I can remember I was a single parent for 5 years before I married Loretta, and Christmas was a rough time of year. All the holidays were.
Yeah.
But the kids and I did the best we could.
Well, in the chat room here, Dave down in Australia says it's a no for him because our show will hit him at noontime on Christmas Day. So
yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
that's a no good there. Hey guys, nobody's wanting to call in, I guess, or maybe I missed a call. I haven't been looking at the phone system here, but I'll try to start watching it. There's a number up there, 712-775-7270. Dial that number, punch that little secret code in there with the pound sign, and you'll be on the show. So give Dave and me a call. So, I might just skip it. Might skip it. Now, in February, we'll be going down to the Orlando Hamcation. So I will be out one Tuesday night there. So I don't know. Either I need to get you or Katie or Joe or somebody to come on here and maybe do a show, or I'm going to have to do a recorded show because I'm going to be out of town that week.
Yeah, I'd love to get down to the Hamcation sometime and see that, down to the Huntsville Affair and so on. I will be at Quartz Fest in January, and I'm going to be at the Longmont Ham Fest in April. In May, I will be in Provo, Utah, the weekend before we head off to Dayton, and I'll be at Dayton, and planning on doing Duke City again this year. And I had hoped to do it this year, but it didn't work out. I hope to get out to Pacificon in October. That would be a lot of fun. Things just didn't work out this year. It's fun to go to the Hamfests and meet people and talk to people. It's one thing to do videos. I'll tell you what it looks like to do a video. This is what I see. Yeah. Right here.
Well,
an eye. That's all I see.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Dave. And we've been doing. I've been going to Hamventions for 38 years, and we've been webcasting it for 18. I used to always walk at Hamvention, every single booth, outside, inside, talk to people, look at stuff. But the last 17 years doing a webcast, you're absolutely right. You're looking through the back of that thing, and you're always trying to do that part, and you miss the Hamfest, really. And especially trying to do something live, you're always trying to keep it going, live. So I don't know, but I guess it's what we wanted to do. I can't believe nobody's called a phone. I can't believe it.
It's the Christmas season. People are busy.
Yeah.
And I know I've been incredibly busy, just going crazy here. I have an assistant who's been working with me for the last couple months. She's a college student. She's going back to college. But next time I'm going to try and find an assistant who can actually edit video. And I was going to teach her, but she couldn't be here long enough to, really learn it and do something with it. So I think maybe I can do more if I can get somebody who can edit. I had one, Kevin, for a while, but that was before I really got into the swing of all these reviews and stuff that I've been doing. And it's nice to have somebody you can just say, okay, here it is. And you know that they'll come up with a really great result.
Yeah, I've been looking for somebody that maybe is taking, TV or broadcasting at college or something. Maybe come by and, work some of the controls here during the show one night. But I can't really get anybody in here to do it. Hey, I'm talking to the local people here about getting us on the local TV channel. They think that the program's good enough to put on a local TV channel. But I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was contacted. The geosynchronous satellite that's over Europe right now. I forget. Well, it's Oscar 100, I think, something like that. It's this geosynchronous one, and it's a very large bandwidth and has a lot of video channels. It's all video, basically. I'm talking to somebody over there, and they're wanting to put our show on Oscar 100 over there and run it every Tuesday night. And I said,
wow.
Are you sure about that? But anyway, so I don't know. I said, would there be a problem with that? And they said, no, they're putting ham radio programs on it all the time over there, And there are multiple channels on that Oscar 100. So, you take a 2 meg bandwidth channel and, you do your show, I guess. But the problem is, if we did that, it would be 2 o'clock in the morning over there. Probably nobody's going to be watching it, so. And you can't see it. You can't see it over here. It touches the very east coast of Brazil, and it goes all the way over to I don't know, past China. So it's got a pretty good coverage, that side of the earth there.
Well, that'd be it'd still be kind of fun to do, and you get some real-time feedback. Now let's see, that would be. It's 3:21 UTC right now, so in that part of the country, that'd make the show very early in the morning.
Yeah, well, I guess there's probably 7 or 8 time zones actually I could see. 0200, that's 2 o'clock in the morning down the the UTC line here. So through England it'd be 2 in the morning. For instance, in in the Indian area where we were tonight, it would be about 8 in the morning. So it would cover several time zones. I don't know. I asked about the music and stuff. We could actually put the show on without any of the pre-music or that opening. But I don't know. It's just another thing to think about. I know if I tried doing that in the U.S. on a satellite, I'd probably get yelled at. Although the satellite would only be up there for about 8 minutes, and then it'd be gone. But this sucker is geosynchronous, man. It's there all the time, man. Broadcasting just like HBO, And it's a wide bandwidth. I think it's like 17 or 20 megahertz wide, and
that's way more than you need for video.
Oh yeah.
You can do 4K video on that.
Well, yeah, they're doing 4K on it in some places on it. All right.
No, I'm looking at the feedback to my comment about wanting to get video editor. And somebody says, you got to pay for that. And I'm going, I know, but I can't pay more than I make from YouTube, which isn't that much. That's why I'm looking for a high school or a college student who can work, maybe 10 hours a week.
Hey, you make them an intern and you don't pay them. See, they get experience.
I can offer them 10 hours a week at $15 an hour.
Oh, wow.
That's
wow.
That would be really good pay for somebody in high school or a college student.
Yeah.
That'd be really bad pay for a real video editor.
Oh yeah.
But I'm willing to take somebody and teach them if they'll stay around a while. Now K5ARN is saying another option is not to edit at all, which of course the live streams don't get edited except in real time.
Yeah. Well, I do very little editing myself. Like now, when this show's over, I'll edit out the 30 minutes of music, basically, and we'll load that. We'll edit that out of YouTube, so the music basically goes away. And when people go to the video, it starts at the show. I will download the audio only from that, and then I'll upload that audio only to our podcast carriers. We'll do that. But I've never monetized our show at all because I play music on there, and of course, when you play music, you can't monetize anything. And I figure, hey, if I did monetize it, I'd probably make about 3 or 4 cents per week.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I do monetize my channel, which allows me to pay an intern a little bit and buy some new pieces of equipment. I just got this this tripod here from
looks like an alien or
it's
something from Mars, man.
Yeah, it's a Joby, and it'll wrap around anything, and it's just perfect for doing live streams and things like that. So it's nice to be able to get a piece of equipment from time to time. The next piece of equipment I want to get, every time I save up the money for it, though, I end up needing it for something else. I want to get a spectrum analyzer, one from Regal. I've got the oscilloscope, I've got a signal generator. It'd be nice to have a spectrum analyzer to use for, the training videos and stuff. But they run around $1,000, and every time I get that much in, something happens, and poof, it goes away.
Yeah. Well, hey, as mentioned, we're going to be down at Hamcation at Orlando. I think we will put a Hamcation stream up on Saturday, not on Friday. And what our plan may be is because I can't carry all this stuff down here. It's just too much. We're not going to have a booth or anything. But I'm thinking I can take cameras down and wireless mics, and we can get interviews and show everything. And I can capture all that on Friday and then just run it solid on Saturday. And the chat room will be open, and people can join in the chat room. And you'll be seeing Hamcation probably Saturday. So we'll probably have a stream up all day Saturday from Hamcation.
That'll be nice.
Well, I never heard anybody call a phone line, so maybe the phone line maybe it had a tree limb fall across it or something. I don't know.
You've been having some wild weather back there. We've been watching on the news.
We had some pretty heavy rain yesterday. Torrential rains yesterday, but we missed the wind and stuff. I think there were 28 tornadoes in the 3 states adjacent to us here: wow. Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, right below us there. And we're only 10 miles from Mississippi here. I mean, we're down close to the state. So I think there were 28 tornadoes.
Whew.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Dave. It is 9:28 on my clock here. I think we'll go ahead and end the show here. That might give me some time to get some dinner tonight. I hadn't had anything to eat tonight, man.
Sounds good. Well, it's really good to be back.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, and it was very, very interesting talking to those good folks in Bhutan who are bringing us that dxpedition, and I wish them the very best of luck. I'll have to listen around for them and see if I can hear them. I doubt my vertical is going to get that far.
Probably the best way to contact him is going to be on FT8, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's using that dxpedition mode of FT8, I would assume.
I don't know what that means.
Well, there's 2 modes for FT8. It's your normal contacts, and then they have a contest/dxpedition mode.
Well, what difference is it? What's it do?
They're actually quite different. They operate very similarly, but for the DX station or for the dxpedition, they're actually working several contacts at once. It allows for a very high rate of contacts using FT8, and it allows lots of people to work the dxpedition using that special mode.
Yeah, I'll read up on that.
Here it is. Brett has got the name of it, Fox and Hound mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dave, thank you so much, man. Glad to have you back. We'll see you next week.
All righty, 73.
All right, 73 to you. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching and being with us tonight. We enjoyed having you. Sorry about the YouTube crash. Whatever happened, I have no idea. We're going to see what we can do in here to splice the show back together, and we'll try to put it all together to make it one continuous show. Don't know what it's going to take. Merry Christmas, everybody. I think we'll skip next week. New Year's Eve, I don't know. Might do a New Year's Eve party. Nothing scheduled, but bring the webcast up, bring the phone lines up, bring the Skype up. We may do a New Year's Eve party. So, but we'll not be on here next week. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year to everybody, and we will see you later. Thanks a lot for joining the show. Be sure to join the Facebook page, W5KUB, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, W5KUB. So 73 everybody, and we will see you later.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.